The Lighthouse Sports Network presents the High School Wrestling Match of the Week. Exciting shore conference wrestling from the top teams in Monmouth and Ocean counties will battle it out on the mat. Now here are your broadcasters, Mickey Dietz and Glenn Perry.
From Southern Regional High School here in Manahawkin, New Jersey, the Lighthouse Sports Network brings you the Wrestling Match of the Week. As tonight we have the Shore Conference Wrestling Championship as the number one seeded Jackson Memorial Jaguars will wrestle the second seeded Southern Regional Rams. Southern Regional comes with a record of 13-3 and Jackson Memorial at 15-4. Hello, I'm Glenn Perry. Joining me today is Mickey Dietz, and those are wild semi-final matches. Jackson got to the finals in the first round match, defeating Point Beach 71-4, and then defeating the two-time defending Shore Conference champion Green Wave 39-18, and then in the semifinals defeated Raritan 43-15. Southern Regional got here with the first round win against Marlboro 55-12, quarterfinal win against Brick Township 51-5, and then defeated Howell in the semifinals 31-22. And this is going to be the second match between these two teams. Wrestle each other in Class A South, and they're probably going to, odds-on favorite, probably going to wrestle each other in Group 4 finals. So this could be round 2 or 3.
Jackson will probably pick up the Central Jersey Group 4. Southern, who for a number of years, I think they won it 3 years in a row. They got upset last year, I believe, by Washington Township. But they're back in the hunt. Jackson ranked 3rd in the state. Southern ranked 8th. Look for a different kind of match tonight than what happened 10 days ago, though.
Yes, 39-9 was the final between Jackson and Southern. Brian Stout wasn't happy, and the coaching staff wasn't happy. They actually apologized to the crowd and how terrible they performed against the Jaguars.
Well, Jackson's going to bring its A game. For all the years we've been covering them, I've never really seen them flat, especially when a championship is on the line. And Southern just finds a way with a lot of kids you don't usually hear about that are in the wrestling room. They're tough wrestlers, and they know what they got to do when they're out there.
That's right. And we started at 2:15 in the semifinals. I don't know what weight they're going to start off this. I know it's 189, but that was the last match in the semi, so we'll find out what weight class they're going to start. Obviously, we can go through some of the matchups, actually the heavier weights and the lighter weights, because I think Southern's going to be doing some chess matches between 119 and 135, and then 145 and 160. So obviously 2:15 is going to be Cody Smead against Max Sunder, and at 285 Kyle Cox against Joe Nolan, and in the lightweights 103 Kyle Davis against Alex Hucksterd, and then 112 Zach Wilhelm against Jordan Martinez.
Right, and we have a lot of state-ranked wrestlers in the lineup tonight, so whether you're maneuvering against them or go head-on-head, it'll be interesting. Could be an interesting matchup if Heyman wrestles Casaletto.
That's right, yeah. Kyle Casaletto, who knows where he's going to wind up. We're going to find out with the flip and everything. Well, Jackson's done warming up. I don't know if Southern, they probably just wrestled in the wrestling room, because it's almost Lehigh introduction time here at Southern Regional High School. Jackson, we're going to have a match Monday. They're going to wrestle 5 matches in 3 days, the Jackson Memorial squad, because this Monday we're going to have the number 1 team in the state, High Point, wrestle Jackson Memorial. That should be a dandy after this one.
Yeah, last year the triangle with South Plainfield, High Point, and Jackson kind of played out all the way to the state team championships with South Plainfield upsetting High Point. This year, same top 3 teams are wrestling each other. South Plainfield beat Jackson last week on criteria. Jackson's got a chance to knock off High Point, and then the debate can begin.
Yes, exactly. And also, Jackson mentioned 7 p.m. Monday, so that's a tentative start. As we mentioned before, they were thinking about moving it to Jackson Liberty, because they actually have a basketball game too, but I guess they moved that elsewhere. Obviously, we know how important that wrestling match is.
Yeah, I think this might take precedence.
I would say so.
There's a middle school gym next door they could use for a basketball.
That is true, yes, no question about it. So Jackson Memorial, 4 losses, obviously top quality teams. 2 of them are from out of state. They lost to Council Rock South in one match, and they beat Parkland in Pennsylvania, so that was a big win for Jackson Memorial in their program.
You got to go out and you might be one of the best teams in your state, but you have to look for challenges, and that's what both these programs routinely do.
Speaking of High Point, They're the number one team in New Jersey, was mentioned, and they knocked off the number one team in Pennsylvania Eastern. So that was a big win for the program there at High Point. All right, I know Jackson's ready. We haven't seen Southern come out yet. Are you an athlete desiring a quicker first step, better footwork, explosive strength, and endurance throughout the game? These are all the results that await you at All-Star Sports Academy. Located at 1740 Route 9 in Toms River, All-Star Sports Academy develops athletes of every age and ability through culture, winning with integrity. If your dream is to play at the next level or just to stay in shape and have fun, All-Star Sports Academy is here for you. To learn more about All-Star Sports Academy, call them at 732-597-3725 or visit the website at www.allstarsportsacademynj.com. John Playland, the book you've been waiting for. It's almost here. John Playland, a Travis West story by Dia Scorpio. It's coming soon. John Playland, the chronicles of the life of Travis West at a favorite arcade at the Jersey Shore. Read about the demise of this local arcade, the treachery, the beach, the mafia, and the Jersey Shore. John Playland, available now on the Borders.com website. Looks like Southern Regional, they did warm up in their wrestling room, so looks like we're going to get ready for Lehigh introductions. So like to mention, we've been covering Rutgers University Wrestling. Of course, right now they're one poll has them in number 5 in the country, so it tells you how strong, former head coach at Jackson Memorial, Scott Goodell, has turned around that program.
Yeah, when I checked the polls, they were still in the top 10 in all 3 or 4 major polls. 5th was the highest by Intermat. Probably could be higher if you look at, Virginia Tech was number 3, and they creamed them last week.
Yes, 24/7.
And Missouri's ranked ahead of them, but they beat Missouri before Christmas in a dual meet, even though Missouri did win the Midlands overall team championship. But these are dual meet rankings, and I didn't understand why Missouri was still ranked ahead.
I agree.
And also another team, maybe Minnesota, that Virginia Tech happened to have beaten, but then Rutgers pounded Virginia Tech. But
yes,
it all plays out at the end. There really aren't dual meet championships in too many college divisions. It all boils down to what you do in the NCAA Division I tournament.
Yes, especially the EIWA where they have 16 teams. Obviously, you can't wrestle all. They have 15 opponents on the dual meet schedule.
And speaking about the EIWA, Cornell is the number 1 ranked team in the state and would be favored to win the EIWA. None of the other schools ranked ahead of Rutgers are in the EIWA.
Yes. So I guess a couple of tough dual meets Rutgers is going to have is American University. We're going to have that match, by the way, and also Lehigh at the rack. So those are and the only loss Rutgers had was against Penn State.
And Penn State in some polls is ranked number 1 with Cornell. So
that's right.
They're wrestling the best competition, and they're improving as the year goes on.
No question about it. Well, I think the wrestlers are ready to get the Lehigh introductions over with.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there we go.
Welcome to the finals of the Shore Conference Wrestling Tournament. At this time, let everyone please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. As we honor America and our men and women fighting for freedom all across the world by the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Ron Brooks. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, who were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, lungs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
another great job by Mr. Brooks.
Yes.
Former wrestler at Brick High School.
Yeah, so he gets his adrenaline pumped after that song,
You could sell a copy of that one.
The Jackson Jaguars, coached by Douglas Stanley, take on the Rams of Southern Regional, coached by John Stout. 285 pounds is our starting weight. At 285 pounds for Southern Regional, Kyle Cox. For Jackson, Joe Nolan. At 192 pounds for Southern Regional, Brian Brown or Kyle Davis. For Jackson, Alex Huckford. 112 pounds, Southern Regional, Zach Wilhelm. For Jackson, Austin Clark or Jordan Martinez. 119 pounds, Southern Regional, Steve DiPietro or Trevor Mooney. For Jackson, Brian Hannon or Michael Shupin. 125 pounds for Southern Regional, Brian Boker or Kyle Casaletto. For Jackson, Charles Clark. 130 pounds for Southern Regional, Bubba Lano. For Jackson, Danny Phillips or Spencer Young. 135 pounds for Southern Regional, Chris Serpico or Eric Kritchner. For Southern Regional, for Jackson, Brad Royal. 140 pounds for Southern Regional, Jim Campana or Steve Johns. For Jackson, Dylan McLaughlin or Randy Royal. 145 pounds for Southern Regional, Corey Case or Anthony Messler. For Jackson, Dylan McLaughlin or Randy Royal. 152 pounds for Southern Regional, Steve Hodson. For Jackson, James Updike. At 160 pounds for Southern Regional, Jeff McElwee. For Jackson, Dan Harmon or Robert Hennings. 171 pounds for Southern Regional, Anthony Vincent. For Jackson, Dylan Harrington. 189 pounds for Southern Regional, Zeb Collins. For Jackson, Mike Lopez or Dallas Winston. And the final battle of the evening at 215 pounds for Southern Regional, Cody Smead. For Jackson, Max Sumler.
So our captains are going to come out for the flip. I think we have enough captains out on the mat.
Having fun yet?
Yep. So we're going to start off at heavyweight, 285. Southern comes out first. And so it'll be Kyle Cox against Joe Nolan, or is it? Yes.
285 pounds. For Southern Regional, Kyle Cox. For Jackson, Joe Nolan.
With the play-by-play is Mickey Dietz.
Joe Nolan, currently the 4th ranked heavyweight in the state, starts the match off for Jackson Township. Nolan's a senior, 2-time district champ. Kyle Cox, also a senior from Southern.
Joe Nolan with that Russian tie right now. Already got a stalemate.
Nolan much bigger than Cox. Got about 30 pounds on him.
Head coaches, Southern Regional, Brian Stoughton. For Jackson Memorial, Douglas Stanley.
Was Stanley one of Jackson's state champions and did his college collegiate wrestling at Purdue. And John Stout finished 3rd in the state at Lacey High School and ended up wrestling for Wilkes in college.
Not much action right now.
There's 30 seconds left in the first period, still no score.
So again, that Russian tie there for Nolan. He can't do much with it. Now he sort of bull rushes him a little bit.
Neither wrestler even attempting a shot at all.
No.
That's good. Nolan going for a headlock, but it's going to end 0-0.
Yeah, tried the inside trip too. Do have the PowerPoints in front of me. Southern right now is on top in South Jersey Group 4. And Jackson on top in Central Jersey Group 4.
Nolan starting on top, trying to break Cox down.
As mentioned, Nolan's got to use his weight advantage in the top position against Cox.
Go, Joe. Beat
Got the half in.
He's got a power half with one-on-one. Trying to keep that wrist under Cox. Get some leverage. Minute left, still no score.
Using wrist control. And still behind him, trying to... Yeah, stolen against Nolan, I believe. I guess he's not getting off to the side right now. That's been a problem with Nolan. So he's got 55 seconds to do something on top in the second period. Nolan did win a semifinal match. 2-0.
That warning went against Cox, though.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, because Nolan was trying arm bars and one-on-ones.
Yeah, when I saw the red wristband, you think, Jackson wearing a red singlet.
Jackson's going to be green because of the top-seeded team.
Okay.
15 seconds, still trying to work something. Dowdy's going to turn him. Okay, Cox won for stalling. That'll be a point.
I say he put the green armband up. Now it's...
Yeah.
I think it's 1-1 now.
They both have one.
Yeah. Yeah, because he stopped it when Nolan was on top, that's why.
Third period, 0-0, both wrestlers with a stall call. Nolan choosing down. Nolan quickly to his feet. Gets an escape for 5 seconds.
Let him stall.
As we saw in the first period, both wrestlers didn't really do much in the neutral position. Remember, both wrestlers have been issued stalling warnings. So we got 1:10 to go here in the third. Cox trying to use a Russian tie right there. Just have a restart.
A standing stalemate? I've never seen.
Yeah. Surprised they didn't call double stalls there. Could have gotten 1 point each there. No, that's coming later.
It wouldn't have made a difference, but it would have sent a message.
Yes. Turner moving a little bit now.
40 seconds. Nolan trying to work a tight headlock here.
We got half a minute to go.
Cox getting frustrated.
Yes.
Seconds. Nolan will gain the first points for Jackson. 1-0 on a decision.
285 pounds by decision.
Looks like at the end, Cox's leg cramped up on him.
Jackson will lead it 3-0.
And at 103 pounds.
Should be Kyle Davis against Alex
Now
Huxford.
wrestling 103 pounds. Southern Regional Kyle Davis for Jackson, Alec Huxford.
Huxford is ranked 5th or 6th in the state in individual rankings right now. He's a senior. And Davis is sophomore.
Go, Huxford, start the run.
Shot in.
Huxford on a low single trying to trap that far ankle. They're out of bounds. Huxford again on the single. Coming out the back door. Gonna lift that leg, try to secure it and trip. Does for 2. Nice technique.
8 points, 8 points.
Let's see what Huxford can do in the top position right now. Until early on, he's wrestled well in the neutral position.
He's good. Alex. Doing good, kid.
I think I said Alex Huxford. It's Alec Huxford. Had too many X's in his name there.
Good shot, good shot.
30 seconds. Huxford counters coming out the back door. Still controlling that leg.
Oh! Almost caught Davis there.
Davis trying to roll through a little bit, but got stuck. 10 seconds.
Looks like Huxford's going to ride out Davis. We'll see.
Huxford starts second period down. Huxford just trying to get hand control before he moves his hips. To his feet. Davis gets legs in. And Huxford almost gets one. Davis re-drags through. Huxford again to his feet. And he gets a reversal. Just turns in. The legs are there.
Now it's going to be interesting here for Alec Huxford he's going to try to ride him out, try to pin him or let him up, take him down. really do much in the top position. He didn't really get any pinholes, try to put Davis on his back, so we'll see what happens here.
Warning against Southern for stalling. 1 minute, second period. Huxford looking for a cross-face cradle. Got a leg in. Steps over into the Jacobs, the double leg, gets 2. Score 6-0 now.
Huxford this time gets points when he's in the top position. So he's been getting points neutral, defense, and offense.
Seconds. And Huxford will lead Davis 6-0 going into the third. Davis chooses down.
Caution against Davis.
Huxford doing a good job on top. Still looking for some pinning combinations.
Yes, he has to at least get 2 points to get the major.
Short sit by Davis. Snapback attempt by Huxford covered. Cross body in. And they're out of bounds with a minute left in the period.
See what head coach Douglas Stanley wants him to do, whether try to get that 2 points for back points or try to let him up, take him down.
They trap that near arm and go for some tilt points.
Did do that last time in the second period with the Jacobs.
Got the one-on-one in the bar. Gut wrench, going for a tilt, elevate the legs, and he's got at least 2, bridges through. 2-point near fall, makes the score 8-0.
He has the pinhold still, so 2 points waiting right now for Alec Huxford. Trying to get off on the side here. So he's trying to get a ball on. Trying to get off to that side. Looks like we're winding down here, 10 seconds. Looks like Huxford's going to ride it out with a major decision here.
Huxford wins 8-0 over Davis. Score 7-0 now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to draw the Super 50-50 right now. Now wrestling at 100
And it should be Zach Wilhelm against Jordan Martinez.
112 pounds.